Yes, you will do as I say. Oh, I wish it would work that easy. I wish I could wave my fingers and make every problem disappear for people. That's how some people think the government operates. That it can solve all problems. But the government creates more problems than it solves. That's right. They have to be grabbing at our pockets because they know more than you do about how to spend your money. Now, to be honest with you, the new problem is health. That's right. It costs businesses a lot of money to help pay for your health insurance as a benefit. Now, it's a benefit to have health insurance. It is not a right to have health insurance. Now, many people will say that's kind of, well, cold-hearted of you, James. Well, let's be honest. You are not denied health care in this country. They take you, but you're expected to pay. Someone has to pay for it. A lot of it is written off. But let me tell you this. A lot of people misuse the system. That is why medical costs are so outrageous. I always hear my female friends tell me, go to the doctor. You don't feel so right? Go to the doctor and have him tell you and give you some magical pill to make your tummy feel all better. When I know it was my own fault, I just ate the wrong kind of food, and I'll be alright given time and relaxation. Common sense. But whenever you have a little bit of an inconvenience in anything, you could probably take care of yourself. With all the information out there, you could basically diagnose what it could be. Now, hypochondriacs, of course, well, not a good thing. But, all in all, healthcare, being able to get healthcare is a right. But being able to afford it? Let me tell you this. I can't afford a nice luxury car. I can't afford all these great goodies that I want. Every time I want to get my oil changed, should I have an insurance policy that pays for it? Well, maybe, but then it would drive the cost of an oil change up. Now, I think the real problem is not that everybody doesn't have health care. I think that it is because you have a group that has this Cadillac healthcare, this premium healthcare where they don't have to worry about the cost. No matter what, it's paid for. I'll just go in. So the demand for medical service goes up. Now, basic economics say the more the demand, the less the supply, the higher the cost will be. Well, our government wants a single payer system. They want it where you can get your insurance through them. Well, if everybody has insurance and everybody is going to the doctor, you have a supply problem. The supply problem is we have not been increasing doctors and nurses. So, what's the government going to have to do? They don't want to tell you this. The government will have to necessarily limit the amount of health care because, well, they're paying for it. They can tell you, well, there's not, you gotta wait, you got a long wait in line, and bureaucracy. It is natural because the demand is up. Because everybody wants to know what's wrong with them immediately and now. Why? Because we now have health care. We now have insurance that will cover us. So at the slightest need, we will probably go running to the doctor's office. Now, I'll be the first to admit this. You need to take care of yourself. Now, I don't do necessarily the greatest job. I like to walk and ride a bike, but I have kind of a thing where I love to eat. I like my steak and my prime rib. I haven't had them for a while, but I have a lot of weight to lose, and I've been losing it. But it's not because I'm going to expect you to take care of me. Now, if I have a mass coronary, I don't expect you to foot the bill for it. But a lot of people in the government say we have to regulate these people who eat too much and eat the wrong kinds of food. I think that is a freedom that I have. If I want to clog up my arteries and die at the age of 50, let me. Let me die happy. Because life is so short. Why should I have to spend my life working my butt off, paying taxes to these people who want to spend my money? I have nothing really to look forward to, except for death and taxes, the two things that are sure in life. Now, I know, nothing gets you down as much as someone who has a depressing outlook on life. No, life is what you make it. I enjoy living. I do. I enjoy the simple things in life. Food, drink, a good friend, conversation. But I don't think the government has the job or the duty to provide a pot for every person. Okay? A chicken in every pot. So basically, now we have the government saying they're going to get everything to everybody. That pot to cook the chicken in and the chicken. I mean, that's pretty much how our government is moving. They're taking over control of your own life. If you don't believe it, look at how fast they move. They don't even read their own bills, for crying out loud. They even had someone try to speed read a bill in. Now, speed reading a bill, and then they stopped them because it was impossible. No one could understand it. And they hadn't read the bill. No one knew what was in the bill. I mean, and they're voting yes for this. I mean, oh, we gotta do something quick. Yeah, sometimes doing something quick, if you don't know what it is the wrong thing. Sure, sometimes people say logically, doing nothing is the worst thing you can do. At least you did something to change the outcome. But let me say it. There's time. It takes a long time for things to affect the economy. So if you take a week and read something, it's not going to make much difference. Because why? The government takes a while to get anything in the system. So one more week to read the darn bill, cap and trade, and other bills. One more week, it's all right, just read the darn thing. Or heck, you have pages and people that you pay to read bills and inform you on them. Honestly, people, most of our congressmen and senators, they're part-time employees. They don't even really spend working for us. Half their time, maybe they do bills. The rest of the time, they're campaigning or their real jobs. That's right. They make more money in the private sector. I know. My senator owns a professional sports team. He can make more money off his sports team than he makes working for us. Pretty sad, really, because he's not a full-time senator, that's for sure. Well, have a good day. And remember, only you can control your life.